Cantonment, if you look it up in the dictionary, is a permanent base, a presence of the army or the paramilitaries. Now, you defended it. You said that Balochistan needed more cantonments because of economic reasons. I don't know how you can defend that, by the way. But my question is simple. In a province where there is what some may call a widespread insurgency, and if it's not widespread, then there's definitely some sort of resentment. How can the presence of cantonments add?
Aren't there cantonments all over the country?
There's not insurgencies all over the country,
No,
Sherpao
but
Sahab.
you see,
And thank God for that.
Cantonment doesn't mean that you are, making that cantonment just to create a warlike situation or to attack the people.
Why would you, in the middle of an insurgency in a province, I'm going to repeat my question, in the middle of an insurgency where there is resentment against one province in particular and the army that province evidently exhorts and the military that province evidently exhorts. Now, why would you, in a province with an insurgency, set up even more military presence when there is outright evidence to the contrary that military presence is not welcome there?
Well, at times, such like action acts as a deterrent. The people at least, no, you have a cantonment, at least it should have been opposed by the provincial assembly. It should have been opposed by the provincial government. They were the people who were running. And if they said that, yes, let it be over there.
See, let's just be realistic.
Well, after that, you see, whether the cantonment is there or not, it's not still established fully. But has the army people there attacked the people over there?
We have to take a break here, Mr. Sherpao. We're talking to Aftab Ahmed Khan Sherpao. You're watching TalkBack. Stay tuned. Welcome back to TalkBack. We are with Aftab Ahmed Khan Sherpao. All right, let's talk about FATA. There were assurances and then there were assurances. After the January 13th attack in 2006, you went to Washington for a brief visit. You were there in the middle of the year. You met several high-ranking American dignitaries. And in an interview, when asked by a reporter that if Pakistan had received assurance from the US that such an attack, the January 13th attack in Bajor, would not happen again, you said, yes, it would not happen again, and there were assurances from the Americans. Yet, there was another attack. Evidently, Pakistan was behind the attack, but eyewitnesses said otherwise. We cannot get into the he says, she says of who did the attack, but the question is that later on that year, after the second attack in Bajor, you declined to comment in a Senate session. In fact, after a Senate session, you declined to comment who was behind the attack. You would not talk about who was behind the attack. Why?
Because I didn't have the information then. You see, FATA,
the
Interior Minister has no, as far as FATA is concerned, it's got no role there. It's the governor.
It's the governor who is operating under.
No, it's the governor which has the executive powers over there. And the Interior Ministry has no role in the...
Well, why would you defend it? You defended the attack.
Because someone had to, in the assembly, defend the whatever the facts were. So you have the Minister for Saffron, who is in charge of FATA, and then you have the governor. So that is how things are. The Interior Ministry has got nothing to do with FATA.
So you don't know much about it, but you will still defend the attack, because evidently that's what you're saying. You didn't know who did it,
well,
but you will still defend why it happened.
Responsibility.
Sounds like you were just playing front man again.
There's not a question of playing a front man, but what is a fact I have put down.
Okay. In another assembly session, this time again in the Senate, Waziristan elders, this topic was brought up as well, Waziri elders had issued a demand for a parliamentary body to be formed to solve the Waziristan crisis. And you, aided by a couple of your friends, turned down that request. You shot it down and you said that you didn't want to politicize the issue. What sort of statement is that, politicizing?
I don't
the issue?
remember the statement. Where
Daily Times, March 2006, no amnesty for foreign militants. This is in the same session where you announced that there was not going to be any amnesty for foreign militants because the deadline had passed. And Waziristan elders demanded parliamentary body to resolve tensions. Sherpao said that such a move would politicize the issue. Why?
It would politicize in the issue. I may have said it, but I don't remember that. That you see, you send people of different shades of, political people with different political mind. They would have different, views on it.
But Mr. Sherpao, when people on the ground, the elders of the Waziri tribesmen, are demanding that a left, right and center, a parliamentary body of all shades of opinion, as you just said, should intervene and as an interlocutor of peace, why would you shoot it down and say that it would politicize the issue? Because frankly, sir, the issue, by the way, is politicized. It's globally politicized. It's front and center of global headlines today. So I don't think that issue can politicize more. But why would you not recommend something which would involve the representatives of the people of Pakistan? Because the biggest piece of flack the government gets today in that war is that the government does not have the confidence of the people of Pakistan. This is what some people say about the government you just served under.
You see, look at the role of the representatives from the tribal areas. When we wanted to take them with us to Kabul, none of them went with us.
What do you think that says about the confidence they have in you?
No, they didn't know, but people like Asfandiar Wali and Mahmud Khan Nachek, they went with us. They were the people, but these people, they, I don't know, for some reasons, and because they were politically motivated, because Maulana Fazlur Rahman didn't want to go.
But in a conflict, I'm not talking about the Afghanistan lawyer, Jirga.
Well,
I just want to answer one question. Why would you? You're an elected man. You respect the democracy. You respect the institution of the electoral process, correct?
Yes.
Then why would you not let other elected representatives from different shades of opinion, from the left, right and center, from the opposition, from the treasury, not act as interlocutors of peace and form a parliamentary body, a parliamentary delegation, which could then end the Waziristan crisis?
It wasn't for a dialogue there. They wanted to go and investigate a certain, the incident that had happened, and not for a dialogue.
You also made an interesting statement. Once again, I'm going to go back to your Washington trip regarding FATA. And you just met Attorney General Gonzalez and FBI Director Miller. And you said, regarding Osama, you said if he's against the American government, he is against Pakistan. Regarding Osama bin Laden.
They may have put it under context.
You were quoted widely.
I don't remember saying that if he's against the American government, I've got, you see, we have our own independence and we have to look at Pakistan's interests.
Then why would you say if he's against the American government?
This.
Wrongly quoted.
I don't know.
Once again.
I haven't even read this.
All right. We have to take a short break here. We're talking to Aftab Ahmed Khan Sherpao, the former Interior Minister of Pakistan. You're watching TalkBack. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to TalkBack. We are talking with Aftab Ahmed Khan Sherpao. All right, Lal Masjid. Let's move tact. The first FIR against Ghazi Rashid